relax, and watch another resin crafting with Chris Collected. Today, I am going to continue my upgrading of all my equipment, and this is kind of the last one for doing this little guy here, and I actually have some new cameras coming next time. So for today, I'm just kind of finishing up, and what I'm going to do is the standard 6 ounces in each for a total of 12. This thing that you saw earlier is like a filing cabinet. So like, put the incoming and outgoing files in an office. And unfortunately, I will not be finishing it in this video. You can check the demolding at the end, and it just, unfortunately, the thing was not level. I don't know what happened. I hit it or something, and it just wasn't level. And so it kind of spilled all out. So this one's going to be a bit of a saga, a couple of episodes, as I upgrade my equipment because it is my birthday month. I will be turning 37 years old this month. And so I decided to spend about $1,000 upgrading my equipment and upgrading all kinds of things. So, bear with me during this month. It's going to be a bit of a challenge, but we'll get through it. So after 10 minutes, I have gotten all the bubbles out, and as I warmed it this time, actually all the bubbles did in fact come out. So all right. First up, I'm going to add some reflective violet, a whole bunch of it. I wanted the thing to really be powerfully purple. Next up is some glitter bits. These are kind of green, kind of purple, and I figured it mixed perfectly because the other side I'm going to do is green. But not first without adding some pink glitter in. And here we go. This is the forest mica powder. I'm just going to add a whole bunch of it in there. And you know me, I need tons of sparkles, so I added some yellow flake as well. And some green glitter. This project would have been perfect if it had been level. But it's okay. I mean, at the end of the day, this is for fun, and I just want to show you all my fun little adventures and things that I do on a weekly basis here. But I did buy a bunch of new equipment, including sanding and equipment to be able to finish all of this resin. So hopefully by the end of the year, I will be selling some. And then I'm actually going to be starting a new little adventure. I signed up for glass blowing classes as well as candle making classes. So who knows, by the end of the year, the channel might change to being glass blowing or something else. I want to try a few other little things here. Even though this stuff is so much fun, I do love seeing all this color and it turn into, something solid. It's so cool. All right, all my resin is ready and colorful. Look how lovely it looks. And now it's time for resin pouring with Chris Collected. Remember to trust in yourself, honor yourself and others, and create a world that is safer for everybody. Now relax and watch some resin flow. All right, I did all the green now for the purple. of this piece is just frankly so large. It really did inspire me to buy a bunch of new stuff. And so you can see here just like how much extra room there still is. But it's all right. I'm gonna move it around left and right and then use a little stir stick and that will get it all moved. I didn't really have any pattern or anything in mind. I just kind of wanted to see how the purple and green would blend together. Loosely inspired by, like, you know, the Mardi Gras season and all of that's happened here in America. He's had Cinco de Mayo and everything as well. May is always a fun time. As you see here, just doing a lot of little swirls. I just wanted it all level and, you know, just to blend together. Which to me, it looks great. Now I'm going to scrape the last little bits of that purple out. I was hoping I'd have enough to be able to do the thing on the right as well. But as you can see here, it just took so much resin. I really wasn't expecting it. I mean, this thing took 12 ounces. I was thinking it was like 8 or 10, honestly, but whoops, it's 12 ounces, this thing. Yep, I know. You know, you win some, you lose some in the resin world, right? And in this case, I did lose some. It's okay. Specifically, I lost some resin there. I have 2 of these done, and as you can see, I still need 1 more for the left side. And unfortunately, here I had a huge problem with resin just being unlevel. And so I have bought some new equipment, as I said, like 4 times already. You know, but thank you all so much for watching. My name is Chris Collected. I will see y'all next week. Hopefully we'll have another big old episode coming in the next week or 2 as I get all my equipment together and get some new cameras and try out some new stuff. Thank y'all so much. I'll see you next time. Bye, y'all.